Hola, hola amigos, and welcome to this video on our new chat mat for this unit, My Meals or Mis Comidas. And this chat mat tool is going to help you talk about what you generally eat during the day for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, and also what you typically drink. Okay, so notice that we have a question for each meal, a question for breakfast, for lunch, for a snack, for dinner, and then for a drink, and also a sentence starter for how to start answering that question and some options here for how to answer it, okay? Also notice that we have two versions of each question. We have the informal and the formal. The informal, of course, you'd use like with a friend, and the formal you use with like an adult or somebody that you don't know as well. So before we go any further, let's turn over to the back of this page and look at the question ladder. And together, let's write in the formal and informal forms of each question, okay? So, what do you usually have for breakfast? Informal, por lo general, ¿qué desayunas or qué desayunas tú? Formal, por lo general, ¿qué desayuna o qué desayuna usted? Right? What do you usually have for lunch? Informal, por lo general, ¿qué almuerzas o qué almuerzas tú? Formal, ¿qué almuerza o qué almuerza usted? Notice how these all follow a pattern. The ending for the to, the informal form is as with an S, and for the formal form is just a, okay? It's going to continue to follow that pattern. So let's take a look at this one. What do you usually have for dinner? Informal, por lo general, ¿qué cenas o qué cenas tú? Formal, por lo general, ¿qué cena or qué cena usted? What do you usually have for a snack? Informal, por lo general, ¿qué meriendas o qué meriendas tú? Formal, por lo general, ¿qué merienda o qué merienda usted? And then, what do you usually have to drink? Por lo general, ¿qué bebes o qué bebes tú? And formal, por lo general, ¿qué bebe o qué bebe usted? Okay, so get these questions, both the formal and informal forms, and let me show them all to you, written into your question ladder. Okay, push pause and do that. And then when you're ready, turn back to the chat mat and let's look at these stems, these sentence starters for answering them. All right, to answer ¿qué desayunas or qué desayuna usted? You would say desayuno, or you could say yo desayuno or desayuno, and then select your food, right? If you have toast for breakfast, desayuno pan tostado, or you could say por lo general, desayuno pan tostado. If you generally have eggs for breakfast, you could say por lo general, desayuno huevos, right? ¿Qué almuerzas o qué almuerza usted? If you usually have chicken for lunch, you could say por lo general, almuerzo pollo. Or if you usually have a salad for lunch, you could say por lo general, almuerzo una ensalada. Snacks, you usually have chocolate for a snack. To answer the question, ¿qué meriendas or qué merienda usted? You could say por lo general, meriendo chocolate. O por lo general, meriendo fruta, if you like to snack on fruit. What do you have for dinner? ¿Qué cenas o qué cena usted? You could respond por lo general, ceno pescado if you have fish for dinner, or por lo general, ceno una hamburguesa if you have a hamburger for dinner. And then generally, what do you drink? ¿Qué bebes or qué bebe usted? To respond, you could say por lo general, bebo café if you are like me and you drink coffee. Or por lo general, bebo agua if you're healthier than me and you tend to drink water, okay? Notice how the endings for the yo form, like I have for breakfast, I have for lunch, whatever, always end in o. Desayuno, almuerzo, meriendo, ceno, bebo. All right, adios.